And he's here with his sunglasses.
I'm always a fan of seeing Whispy play. He's been bringing some heat with his Diddy Kong. JaySon, meanwhile, I'm also always a big fan of seeing him play.
So who are you rooting for? You're not, obviously, because we're unbiased sources.
Yeah, I'm not going to say I'm rooting for anyone, but if I was rooting for anyone, it might be JaySon. I might be JaySon's biggest fan.
So game 1, Final Destination is where we're going, and I feel like this is a little bit better for Whispy than it is for JaySon.
So at the end of doubles, we saw a 1v1 on this map after JaySon was able to bring a 3v1 down to him versus Whispy, and he narrowly lost it after coming back from a 3v1 and having it be just him and Whispy on this particular stage. So I have a lot of faith in JaySon on this stage.
All right.
I feel like the fact that they struck to it means that they both agree that this might be the most even stage, but I personally think this works out a lot in Fox's favor.
Okay.
I feel like his ability to juggle on this stage is very, very good. The monkey flip to the platforms isn't as prevalent because there are none.
That's true.
And Diddy doesn't get as much off of having no platforms, in my opinion, in this matchup.
In my opinion, I think that Diddy Kong can really control the neutral a lot better, especially
JaySon missing the dash there. That's unfortunate.
I think specifically against JaySon, I think against Phenom this would be a lot harder, but JaySon likes to play his Fox a lot more grounded than Phenom does. So that's why I think that Whispy would do a little bit better on the stage alternatively, but proving me wrong so far is JaySon getting that back air to net out the first stock.
Yeah, trapping him at the ledge to set up that situation. Now he's got to hold on to his stock. Fair footstool? No.
Nope.
Wasn't at the proper height for him to go for it. Wasn't very confident.
And I don't mean to split hairs here, but it was a down air.
Right. Down air can set up into fair footstool.
Oh, okay. Okay, interesting air dodge there, and an even more interesting up smash, possibly trying to catch JaySon rolling. Doesn't do a whole lot of that, except to set himself up at the ledge, of course. Ooh, wow, the banana actually going to keep JaySon from setting up any sort of edge guard.
Wow, even though he got the perfect shield on that cross-up, he just sat there and did nothing to punish the forward smash. And I've seen in doubles that he was more than willing and ready to punish it on previous occasions.
Oh, wow, so actually just going to take that straight to the ledge, and JaySon,
opting to go low because he knows he was confident in teching. Nice
recovery.
My
goodness! He had me so scared there for a second.
That was his only out, and he had to weave around like the bottom part of FD that goes below the visible camera. That was impressive.
That's he must have practiced that, of course. Yeah. I mean, Whispy, if you ever watch his hand warmers, definitely practices that sort of thing a lot. He's going to have a tough time winning this game, though, if he wants to win. I mean, first of all, he's going to have to take this first stock quickly. And then after that, get some sort of gimp.
All right, that pressure from JaySon was pretty nice, but Whispy caught the dash away after the back air to up tilt set up on her shield. Whispy realized that after that setup, there was no more extra safe pressure, so JaySon would run a retreat.
And JaySon going to take game 1. Well-played stuff, and I think, once he took that first stock, he kind of had to realize that JaySon wasn't going to be going anywhere near the ledges, and no matter what, was going to stay near center stage so that he doesn't get gimped.
Yeah.
And Whispy wasn't able to adjust quickly enough to take advantage of that.
Let's see, Whispy might go to Falcon. Yes.
Let's go.
So,
I didn't know he had a Falcon.
Yes, Whispy has a very good Captain Falcon. And after experiencing the I can't kill syndrome of Diddy Kong, I am not surprised to see the Falcon come out.
And Smashville is interesting, too. I mean, obviously he doesn't want to take him to Battlefield. Okay, so you know what? Thinking it through, this pick does make a lot of sense.
I think Smashville is one of Falcon's better stages. Especially if he can set up... Okay, did not commit quick enough to that option, but he definitely set up a disgusting edgeguard opportunity.
Whispy is really looking for a downer right now. He's doing whatever he can to find that setup. Wow, really good to get out of that first string of up tilts, but not this time.
The pivots, that platform coming to bail Whispy out. Ooh. Nice, going above the stage just to get some extra space between him and JaySon.
Okay, the down throw.
Cat realizes that JaySon had some good DI away.
I can't believe Whispy... So, Whispy, instead of turning around and immediately going for a grab like so many Falcons would, waited for JaySon to spot dodge and then ran in for the grab. This is trouble.
Okay,
Oh.
great timing on the up tilt to catch Whispy, trying to get JaySon in his shield.
Very difficult to use that up B effectively when Fox can just stand there and up tilt. Good DI away. Okay, going for the pivot grab
Potentially missed input.
there. Yeah. So he's right now looking for the back airs. I think he might be able to find some solace in a side B, or maybe he's waiting to close the game out with that.
Yeah.
Ooh, and that would have been an opportunity there.
Great timing on his defensive options right now from Whispy.
These up airs to cover his recovery are just fantastic
Great.
so far.
Just catching JaySon, dashing in, planting that back air firmly into his face. Now he's got an opportunity to create a little bit of a lead. Big conversion.
Oh, there it is!
That was nutty.
That is exactly what the down air is for with Falcon. If you play against any character that has a side B that they use to recover, that is what that down air is for. You cover it right then and there.
Whispy is such a nut. Oh my goodness.
Whispy, you nutty. You nutty, baby. So going to Town and City for Game 3, which big advantage for JaySon. Falcon has a little bit of trouble dealing with these higher platforms here, and JaySon can cover them very well. So first transformation, definitely a bigger disadvantage than the second transformation for Falcon. Actually going for the piston punch there.
Yeah, at very low percents against Fox, you could just get more damage off of it, and if you're not going to kill with either of them, may as well do it. Fast fallers in general fall into that category.
Okay. Okay, so there it is, making that up B work. A lot of Falcons really starting to incorporate that effectively into their moveset, whereas, you know, previously that was thought to be a scrubby move.
Right, it's such a powerful command grab, especially with a character as Falcon who can set up the pressure.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, wasn't able to properly catch that 2-frame. JaySon, though, catching the air dodge, mounting his own pressure.
And the up air going to take him out for the first stock.
Falcon doesn't have very many ways to get back to the ground after he's being juggled, so Whispy tried to come down with that down air, didn't quite work out.
Oh wow, actually getting like a pseudo chain grab there, but Whispy coming right back on there with that neutral air. Not going to get anything off of it though, because JaySon with a quick breakout, but forward smash going to take it.
Wow, what a whiff punish. Whispy is ready right now.
This is the thought of a 2-set grand finals between Whispy's Falcon and JaySon's Fox is making me salivate because it's totally possible.
Ooh, JaySon getting stuff started with that down air gets a huge conversion, and that's one of the reasons why this stage, and FD in particular also, heavily Fox favored despite Falcon, you know, normally enjoying those kinds of a stage. He does not land well, and Fox does a better job of catching the landings than I believe Falcon does.
Oh, but the knee! Gonna get him in a bad position!
That was some bad DI from
Oh my god! Okay. Very good recovery from JaySon.
Great weave there to avoid the back air coming out of Whispy. But wow, Whispy has done a lot to bring this back.
Oh, went all out with that down air, trying to call out. Wow, the weak hit!
Got the air dodge punish, but the sour spot, unfortunately.
Wow, that was not great DI from JaySon, but it worked out. And there it is. He's going to try to close it out with that side B, and you can expect to see it again from Whispy.
All right, at the ledge, he has no invincibility, but JaySon doesn't want to commit too hard.
Oh, so JaySon just stuttered a little bit to make it look like he might be running away and caught him coming in.
That is when you give the Captain Falcon just enough room. You give them just enough rope to hang themselves. You gave him enough room to neutral get up and throw out the jab, extend his own hurt box. But normally when Falcon throws out that jab, they're just holding the A button, so they get the jab 1. And they're whiffing it right in front of your face. That's a free back air for JaySon.
Yep.
Instead of, you know.
I had that happen to me in tournament where I was jabbing with Falcon, and then a Mewtwo disabled my hand, and then I died.
Yeah. That is a good way to deal with Falcon jab at the ledge, because normally it's a very solid tool, but if you space just outside of it, he's whipping and he's giving you a lot of opportunity to just throw him away.
So back to Town and City. Whispy thinking that he can do this, but he's going to have to do it with a 1% deficit. Oh, no.
Going for that knee, not quite the proper DI to catch that one.
Whispy getting very down air heavy, which I think is really good as long as you can cross up the shield if you're going for it straight up on stage.
Big damage? No, doesn't quite get the auto cancel on that platform.
Big
to
damage,
carry it.
yes.
Yes. I was wrong. No, he was still able to catch the landing of Whispy afterwards, though. That is, again, a big thing Fox has in this matchup.
In 94, Whispy's very afraid because we saw him attacking JaySon's shield with a jab and then spot dodging.
Wow, the trade worked out in JaySon's favor there. Whispy again stuck at the ledge, going for the ledge jump.
JaySon did the exact same thing as he did at the end of Game 3, where he just did that little bit of twitch to let him do a neutral getup, but this time Whispy jumping right over him.
JaySon having solid, firm control of this Game 4.
And it looks like it's just up tilting all the way. 149 on Falcon. And a back air should absolutely do this at any point. Up tilt's going to do it soon too, but JaySon has no rage.
Yeah, with rage, Fox would be killing right now.
But Whispy has just not been getting any hits, and that's kind of the problem with this matchup, is that Fox is a small guy with fast hitboxes, and Falcon doesn't do too well against this kind of character.
Nice set up, this could be it!
Whispy turning it around like nobody's business!
Whispy is a fiend for those setups. He is...
No, not again! Okay.
Whispy is so opportunistic. That is the best way I can describe him as a player right now in this set.
Whispy gonna finally eat that back air, but it's insane that this is an even game right now because Whispy's pulling out all the stops to take this into a Game 5.
He had been tossed around for about 150% before he stole the stock from JaySon, and now he is juggling the life out of this Fox.
My heart can't take this! He really wants that knee, and JaySon is smart enough to know that he can just jump out of that.
JaySon now returning the fire with his juggles, ends up landing above Whispy, a little dangerous, but doesn't get too much off.
Good air dodges from Whispy, but he's going to have to do it again. And falling right into the Scorpion kicks, and the forward smash going to send Whispy into losers.
A great air dodge punish. What an exciting set. I can't wait to potentially see more.
I want to see more.
If Whispy is able to find his way into the run back. Look at this, though. Whispy's a monster.
Whispy is totally terrifying and
sets up a good amount of damage and
that is exactly what you do against any character with that sideways recovery. And he took such scary advantage of JaySon's recovery the entire time, where even if he wasn't getting him to do the side B, if JaySon tried to do the side B high, he'd jab him, make him fall down low, and then punish the up B with the down air.